Well, my life has been a series of miracles and the impossible. I was given 2 weeks to live. I actually don't know anybody else who survived my round of chemo. It was all experimental because the cancer was so far progressed that my parents had to sign a waiver form with the treatment. Originally, the doctor said there was nothing they could do.
You were how old?
4. Was finally diagnosed in the emergency room because my parents had had enough of being told that they were crazy.
Mm-hmm.
And given 2 weeks, and they said, take her home, we'll give her, pain management and hospice kind of stuff. But Nashville, the television show, was another miracle. Like I read that script and I fell in love with Scarlett, and I was like, somebody is going to get this role.
But you're living in Australia. Tell me how that happened.
So I booked my first American film off a tape that I sent, filmed that, and then met with agents who really loved the film, and they said, well, you better come back for pilot season. So I did. And the day I went in for the audition, it rained, so everyone forgot how to drive, and my bus didn't come. And I turned up looking like a drowned rat. And my life changed within 37 hours or something like that.
I was getting ready. I was 2 or 3 days out from going back out on the road with Hyatt. I got a text message. I was at home and said, stop what you're doing, download this song and call me. Made the phone call. We need a duet partner for my client, Clare Bowen. She said, tell me you can make it happen. I was like, all right, I'll make it happen. Went to the Bridgestone, met her for the first time in her dressing room.
Was there something in the first meeting where you're like, I think there's something here? Or
I really kind of saw it as I was brought in by a management company to do a job, and so I really wanted to try to be a professional.
I'm not going to hit on her right away.
Yeah, but as you know, songwriting is such an intimate art form. And so as we were writing songs, it just was one of those things where I was like, I just want to be near this person.
From the minute you stuck your head into my dressing room, he just felt wonderful to be around. The first single we released is Bowen Young. It's called Skeletons, and it's all about the very first time.
Yeah, I love that song.
It's very pertinent to our story because I was like, do not come near me because I've been through some very dreadful stuff and I don't want to get any of it on you. That's loving somebody for everything. I was falling in love with him and I couldn't help it.
Mm-hmm.
But I knew that he knew how to love properly because of his life story.
Mm-hmm.
I just wanted to know him. I was like, I want to be your best friend.
I wanted to ask you guys about your house getting broken into. Do you mind telling that story?
Sure.
Do you want to? You don't have to.
Yeah, it was, I'll kick it off and then you just grab the baton and run when you want.
What is the worst thing that's ever happened to you? And what is the best that came from that?
I was raped and almost killed in 2014 by somebody who stalked me online and inserted themselves into my life. And I don't often talk about it. Actually, I don't think I've ever said it like that anywhere.